new details tonight, new at 6, in a story the I-Team first brought you last week about the response of Cumberland County SWAT team during the Lewiston mass shooting.
We are now learning more about the members of that unit and how they describe what happened that night. The I-Team's Dan Lamparello is at the live desk with more. Dan.
Well, guys, the I-Team obtained these after-action reports from Cumberland County's tactical team. While they make no reference to the allegations made by Portland police that members may have been intoxicated that night, something the sheriff calls false, they do give new details about the unit's overall response. Outlined across nearly a dozen after-action reports obtained by the I-Team, members of the Cumberland County Emergency Services Unit detail their response to the Lewiston mass shooting and manhunt. However, none of the reports make any reference to allegations made in a report from Portland police that said members of the county's unit may have been intoxicated that night and almost ran over other officers with an armored vehicle.
Factually incorrect. I'd heard rumors about both.
County Sheriff Kevin Joyce told the I-Team last week an internal investigation found none of the unit members had been drinking that night, and the accusations that an armored car almost hit Portland's officers was exaggerated.
There's no indication that people got even close enough that they could have been run over.
While none of that is mentioned in the county's reports, they do provide more details about the unit's movements and assignments. Some of the first members on scene say they were told to provide security at the Lewiston Police Department. From there, the unit's commander, Sergeant Mark Marion, wrote in his report that a team was assembled and placed in the MRAP armor vehicle at the request of Maine State Police's tactical team commander. Then he says the team was dispatched to cover a bridge in Lisbon, though he does not mention who dispatched them. That bridge is where Portland police allege the county's armored vehicle almost hit them. Maine State Police tell the I-Team they never told the county's team to go to Lisbon, writing in a statement, neither the Maine State Police command staff nor the tactical team commander was involved in assigning the Cumberland County ESU to the boat launch bridge area. Now, Sheriff Joyce says he stands by what was written in his deputy's reports. The I-Team did request documents related to the county's internal investigation as well, but because no one was disciplined, they remained confidential under state law. So we may not learn much more unless the issue is brought up by the independent commission investigating the response to Lewiston at some point. For the I-Team, I'm Dan Lamparello. Steph?
All right, Dan, thank you for the update.